this is Simon from botanguitar.co.uk, and this is part 3 of my tutorial on how to play the melody La Paloma in a transcription by Francisco Tarrega. So we ended at bar 22 on the previous video. So at bar 23 we're now starting up in the 10th position, or 10th fret, and you're placing the first finger on the first string 10th fret on the D, and you put your third finger on the second string 12th fret B. So we're playing the first string, second string and sixth string together, followed by 3 more chords on the top 2 strings with the same notes. So that's on the last half of the second beat of this bar, we're now dropping the first finger back to the 9th fret, and you're placing the second finger on the second string 10th fret, which gives us C sharp and A, and the bass note we play is the 5th string. So that's giving us if you can as well, try and stop the bass note 6th string when we're playing the final part of the bar. So it's what I actually catch it with the back of the thumb. You could use the left hand. So you could use a finger of the left hand there. So now into bar 24 we're moving up into the 12th position. So you're placing the first finger on the first string 12th fret, the third finger on the second string 14th fret. So that's E and C sharp. And we're now playing the 4th string and the first 2 strings together. Drop the first finger back down to D, and you place the third finger back on your second string 12th fret B. Keeping that first finger on the first string, we're dropping that to your 9th fret, which is giving us C sharp, and you place the second finger on the A on the second string. And then keeping those fingers on the same strings, we're dropping that down to the 7th fret position. So the first finger's on B, first string 7th fret, and the second finger's on G, second string 8th fret, and we play that with the open 4th string D. So those 2 bars are played like this. I'll play that again. Into bar 25, and we have a bar chord at the 7th fret covering all 6 strings. So we've got the E on the 5th string, that's covering the first string B. You place the second finger on the second string G, and the third finger on the 3rd string 9th fret E, giving us a chord. So we're playing the 5th string and the first 3 strings together. So that's the chord, an E minor chord, and there's a little ornament on that. So we're doing a hammer on to the C sharp 9th fret and then pulling the finger off. So that's hammer down with that little finger, then slow it off. The little finger then quickly lands on the second string 10th fret A. So that's the thumb's playing the 4th string, which you're already covering with the chord. You play the 3rd string, which is E, then we go back to the 4th string. So that bar is keeping the hand in position, don't move anything. You play the 6th string, which is now A. Remember that 6th string's down tuned, so the A is at the 7th fret. Then we come across onto the 4th string playing the octave A. You play the 3rd string and then you're back to the 4th string. So bar 25 and 26 are like this. I'll play that again. Into bar 27, we're back onto the first 2 strings, so you're placing your first finger at the 9th fret, C sharp, first string, second finger on the 2nd string, 10th fret, A. And we're playing a bass note of A open, followed by the sequence of thirds, so we don't need to move those fingers, so we're playing. Keep those fingers on the same strings and drop back to the 7th fret with the first finger and the 8th fret with the 2nd finger, along with the 5th string bass note. So that is keep those fingers in position at that fret, and again we have another ornament played on the first 2 strings. We're going to hammer the little finger down onto the 9th fret, first string, then off. So you're playing the 5th string and first 2 strings with the ornament on the 1st string. Drop the first finger back to the 5th fret, place the 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 7th fret, F sharp. We then move back up to that 7th fret to the notes we just previously played. That's the B and the G, so that's 7th fret, 1st string, 8th fret, 2nd string. And then we go back down to the 5th fret, back to A and F sharp, which you've just played as well. So basically the fingers are just moving backwards and forwards. But we've now got this. The 1st and 3rd fingers stay on the 1st and 2nd string, but we drop those down to your 3rd fret, which now gives us on the G on the 1st string and E on the 2nd string, and we play that with the open 5th string bass note. So that is now like this. On to bar 29, keep the 1st and 3rd fingers in position, and we're playing those 2 notes again, but this time with the 6th string open D. But we're then playing our little 3-note triplet, adding the little finger onto the A at the 5th fret, and I'm doing the slur off. So we're now playing. Drop onto a half bar chord at the 2nd fret, which is going to give us the 1st string F sharp, and then the 3rd string A, and then the 2nd finger lands on the 2nd string 3rd fret D, and then back to the 3rd string. So that's actually finished up with a D major chord. So bar 29 is then into bar 30. We're going on to a half bar chord at the 7th fret, and we do that's all we need to do. So we've got the fingers now placed on the 4th string, 3rd and 2nd strings. We play the 6th string, then the 4th string, then the 3rd and 2nd strings together, then back to the 4th string. So it's notice that again we're back to our rhythm of, and try and stop the notes if you can. We don't really want it to be going. It sounds better if we can. So now I'll play it from bar 23 slowly. So with 10 and 12, down to the 9th fret, up up to 12 and 14, back to 10, 9, down to 7 and 8, bar chord across, bar 27, back to the 9th fret, drop down to the 7th and 8th fret, stay where we add the ornament, and then down to bar 29, up to bar 30. So I'll just run through that again slowly. So starting at the 10th fret, 9 and 10, 12 and 14, back to 10, 7, bar across, and then back to our 9th fret, dropping down to the 7th fret, down to the 3rd fret, half bar, so I'll leave the left hand there, and then let's go over to the right hand and see what we're playing with that. Okay. So to continue on the right hand, I'm using the thumb, and then on the first 2 strings I'm playing with the index and middle fingers. So I'm playing. Notice stopping the bass note, that 6th string. So I catch it with the side of the thumb. Up to the higher notes at the 12th fret, and I'm playing again. All these upper notes are just played with the index and middle fingers. Dropping down. Now the chord on bar 25 is thumb, index, middle and 3rd. I use the middle finger for that 2nd string, thumb, index finger, thumb, 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 index, thumb. So bars 25 and 26 come out as bar 27, we're continuing with our thumb and index and middle fingers. And then bar 29. Again, notice that try and stop the bass notes if you can on bar 29. I'll just run through that again. So it's play it again. And that's where I'll leave La Paloma for this tutorial. I hope it helps you to play this piece. Music and tabs are available free from my website www.boltonguitar.co.uk, and I look forward to seeing you on the final tutorial. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.